Imagine this. You seek the praise of God, but you also demand the security of your money. Which do you betray? This is the story of a couple who learned in one terrifying hour that you cannot lie to the Holy Spirit. In the early church, a community of perfect, radical devotion bloomed. Believers were selling their wealth and laying the entire sum at the apostles' feet. The sacrifice of Barnabas became the gold standard, a pure, unblemished act of total surrender that earned him profound, holy respect. But Ananias and Sapphira saw the honor, and a fatal ambition entered their souls. They craved Barnabas's praise, but they refused Barnabas's price. They sold their valuable field, but as the silver was counted, a consuming fear of poverty wrestled with an insatiable hunger for public glory. And in that tense, private hour, they conspired, a shared, silent lie. They would present only a fraction, but claim the whole. Their crime was not against men, for the money was theirs to keep. Their crime was cosmic. They sought to defraud the very Spirit of God. The hour of reckoning was set. Ananias stepped into the assembly, clutching the partial offering. He wore a carefully crafted smile over a nervous tremor. He laid the silver before Peter. Peter, illuminated by a power greater than human sight, looked not at the money, but directly into Ananias' soul. His voice, measured and firm, cut through the deceit.
Ananias, why has Satan so filled your heart that you have lied to the Holy Spirit and kept back part of the proceeds of the land? You have not lied to men, but to God.
The illusion shattered. In that searing light, the gravity of his disrespect for the Holy Spirit crushed him. Ananias collapsed. Breath ceased. A chilling, absolute silence seized the assembly. He had sought honor by pretense, and he found instant condemnation. 3 hours later, the second half of the deception walked in. Sapphira, oblivious to the devastating cost, entered with a casual, confident air, expecting praise. The silence in the room should have been her warning. Peter gave her one final opportunity for truth. Tell me, was it for this amount that you and Ananias sold the land? She clung fiercely to the fabricated lie. Yes, for that amount, she replied, sealing her destiny. Peter's voice echoed the solemnity of fate. How is it that you have agreed together to put the Spirit of the Lord to the test? Listen, the feet of the men who have buried your husband are at the door, and they will carry you out also. Instantly, she too fell, lifeless, and a great consuming fear seized the whole church. The lesson was etched forever. The foundation of God's house demands not gold, not public fanfare, but uncompromising integrity and a sincere, truthful heart before the holiness of God.